Gaza and Israel are back in ceasefire negotiations that Trump is attempting to mediate. However, Israel doesn't want to give anything or promise anything, and Hamas won't agree to that. Hamas is asking for a permanent end to the war, and they're asking for humanitarian aid for the citizens in Gaza. Israel won't agree to that. They don't want the war to end. They're open to only a temporary ceasefire so far. And as we can clearly see, they're also not willing to allow humanitarian aid into Gaza. From a political standpoint, Netanyahu is on thin ice here because he's in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. On the one hand, if the war ends, there's going to be a lot more focus on the charges that have been brought up against him. Not only the charges against him in Israel, which are fraud, bribery, and breach of trust, but also war crimes and charges for him abroad. However, a lot of the citizens in Israel want this war over, and if he doesn't end it, he might get voted out anyways, in which case he has even less protections against these charges. Similarly, Trump promised everyone that he would have this war and the war in Russia over with on, day one of his presidency. And not only has that not happened, we have been drawn into several additional conflicts as well, including the tariffs. So again, both of these leaders are on thin ice.